Chapter 4 Season 4 is finally here, and this is shaping up to be one of the best Fortnite seasons of all time. We have some amazing brand new skins, locations, and everything else you would ever want from a brand new Fortnite season. And to celebrate, guys, we're going to be giving away a bunch of free battle passes, so make sure you guys watch all the way to the end of the video to see how to win some free battle passes. But in this video, guys, we're going to be looking at the 30 sweatiest skins in Chapter 4 Season 4. Let's not waste any time and get straight into it, and first up, we have the Fish Thick. I think this is such a funny skin. It might not be as try-hard as some of the other skins we're going to talk about very soon, but since it is one of the newest Battle Pass skins, we just had to include it. I think this skin is going to be so much fun. It looks like there are a bunch of amazing edit styles for this as well, and hopefully we will get some super styles of this skin added to the game as the season progresses. I feel like there will definitely be some pros and streamers using this in the first few days of the season as well, but there are definitely some better Battle Pass skins that we will talk about in a little bit. But next up though, we're moving on to the number 29 position, and we have the Galaxy Crossfade skin. I feel like this skin sort of flew under the radar. We did obviously get this added towards the end of Season 3, but not too many people really ended up using this, and you could actually get this for free if you are a really good Fortnite player. There was actually a tournament for this, and I feel like Fortnite should actually do more tournaments in this same style, where if you do place in like the top 50 or 100 places, you actually get this skin for free, and regardless of where you ended up finishing, if you didn't actually win this skin, then you can buy it in the item shop a few days later. That is a really good idea. I feel like Fortnite should be doing more and more of these. They do always seem to do them towards the end of the season, which sucks. I feel like this would be perfect at the start of a brand new season, and they could always end up giving away some free battle passes or some free V-Bucks or something like that. So hopefully that is something that Fortnite does look at doing in the future. If you are like me though and are a little bit of a noob, you could have always bought this in the item shop like I did, and I'm really liking this skin so far. Let's move on though, guys, to the number 28 position, and we have Channy. Channy is one of the oldest skins on this list. It was added to the game back during Chapter 2, and it has been one of my favorite skins in the history of Fortnite. That might seem a little bit weird to say since we have like 1,600 skins now in Fortnite, but this is definitely being one of my favorites of all time, and I don't think that is going to change anytime soon. Even though this is my favorite skin, I feel like it is sort of underrated in the wider Fortnite community. We do see some pros and streamers using it. There have been a bunch of pros using it in the OCE region, which is always really cool, but I feel like in America and of course Europe, we still aren't seeing that many pros use it. We also should be getting a second June movie releasing over the next few months, so with a second movie coming out, it looks like this skin and of course the Paul Atreides skin will also reappear in the item shop, which is a perfect time for you guys to buy them. Next up though, we need to mention Pit Stop. Pit Stop was actually added to the game around the same time that we got Channy, and this is also pretty similar to Channy because it is one of the most underrated skins on the list. You could actually pick this up for 1,200 V-Bucks, and we got 4 different edit styles for this, which is something that we don't really see too often. We hardly ever get skins with 4 different edit styles added to the game, and when you get them added for such a cheap price, it is definitely worth buying. I love the way this looks. It is one of my favorite skins of all time. You can make some very good combos with this, and honestly, I feel like this is one of the more try-hard skins that we have seen, but since it was added during Chapter 2 Season 4 and hasn't really become as popular as I first thought, it might be one of those skins that just sort of flies under the radar forever. That takes us to the number 26 position, and we have the Elite Striker Sephora. This skin was released last season, but I feel like it sort of went under the radar. Not too many people actually ended up buying this. It is basically like a brand new soccer style, but there aren't really as many customizations or as many different skins as the original soccer skins. I still really like these though. I think you can create some really good combos with them. There are going to be a bunch of different combos you can make with these as well, and we can talk about some of them in a future video, but for right now, if you guys want a really underrated skin to use in Season 4, this is definitely one that I would highly recommend. We may as well talk about another brand new Battle Pass skin though, and next up is Kyro Thorn. Now, this skin definitely has the potential to be one of the better male skins from this season, but right now, as you guys can see, this is one of the biggest and bulkiest skins we've seen in a really long time. I think the wings that pair with this skin are just so insane. This skin does look really sick though. He is sort of made out to be the big boss of this season, so I'm really excited to see if there is a storyline that follows with Kyro Thorn as we move throughout the season, or whether this is just a boss and nothing ever comes out of it. There are going to be a bunch of edit styles for this released over the next few weeks as well, which just makes this even better, but make sure to let me know what you guys think of this in the comments down below. That takes us to the number 24 position, guys, and we have Nobara. Nobara is one of the latest crossover skins, and this was added with the Jujutsu Kaisen crossover that we saw during Season 3. This is actually one of the biggest crossovers that we have seen in a really long time. Usually crossovers do get added and maybe they get 1 or 2 different skins, but with the Jujutsu Kaisen crossover, we actually ended up getting like 4 or 5 different skins, pickaxes, some gliders, and emotes as well, and it basically had its very own entire battle pass being added, similar to what we saw with the clone skins and some of the other Star Wars skins in Season 2. This is a really cool touch. I love when Fortnite does this, and whenever you guys have an opportunity to get some free skins, I think Fortnite is definitely making a good choice. Nobara was one of the more underrated skins when this collab first got added though, but now that we are in Season 4, I am definitely starting to see more and more people use it, so hopefully it does become one of the more sweatiest skins that we do see. Another skin that was added around the same time as this though was the Oanda skin, and this is also really clean. It probably won't become as popular as something like Nobara though, just because Nobara was part of a crossover, but I still really like the way the Oanda skin looks, and I feel like it definitely does deserve to be one of the more popular and tryhard skins in the game. I've been absolutely loving this skin though. I think it is really sick. It does have 2 different edit styles as well, but they look pretty similar, so hopefully Fortnite can add a 3rd edit style in the future that changes this up a little bit, maybe changes the color around to create some more custom styles, but we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens in the future. Let's move forward though guys to the number 22 position, and we have the Incinerator Kuno skin. This is actually one of the older skins on this list. We have had so many different skins being added since Incinerator Kuno was added to Fortnite, but I still think it is worth talking about because this is one of my favorite all-time skins. It is obviously a remake of the original Kuno skin, which you could end up buying for around 1,500 V-Bucks. The Incinerator Kuno probably should have just been an edit style for that skin, but instead Fortnite decided to add this as its very own skin, and you could get this for around $10, which is probably a fair price. What I wish Fortnite did though was add some more edit styles for this. If they are going to add an Incinerator style or a lava edit style of a skin, they should also at the same time create a frozen edit style of that exact same skin and release them at the same time. It should be one skin with a few different edit styles. I think that would make so much sense and would definitely allow for some of the cooler skins in Fortnite to be created. I imagine those skins would be quite expensive, so let's move on to something that is a little bit cheaper though, and this is the Cozy Chomps. This is a 1,200 V-Bucks skin and has been one of my favorite skins we have ever seen. It just got a secondary edit style as well. I've been waiting for an additional edit style on this skin for such a long time, and now that it is finally here, it definitely lives up to the hype. It is a little bit more of a casual skin. We probably won't see too many tryhards using this in the future, but I still really like the way it looks, and I feel like this could become one of the sweatiest skins that we do see. If you are a little bit more of a casual player though, or you just grind out 0 builds, then I feel like this is going to be the perfect skin for you, and if you have been using this, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. If you are a sweat though, there is one skin that I'm sure you already own, and this is Sparkplug. Sparkplug is definitely one of the biggest sweaty skins we do have in Fortnite. It is also one of the older skins on this list as well, as it was first introduced back during Chapter 1, Season 8. So it has been in Fortnite for a really long time, but I still think it deserves to be used in Fortnite today. We actually got a secondary edit style of this added towards the end of Chapter 2. I do like that. It is sort of a more simplistic edit style, and I think the colors are better on that brand new style, but the reason that this has become so popular over the last few seasons is that this was actually added with Clix's very own locker bundle. Clix did use this skin a bunch during Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. He obviously started to use some other skins around that same time as well, especially when the superhero skins were first introduced to the game, but ever since his locker bundle was added to the game, we have seen a bunch of people starting to use Sparkplug again, including Clix. I think that is always a really good touch. He is basically the main reason why this skin became popular in the first place, so it's really good to see him still using this today. Let's move on though guys, and next up we have Medley. Even though Sparkplug has been really good, I feel like Medley is just a little bit better. Not only can you get this skin for 1,200 V-Bucks, but there are actually 4 different edit styles of this as well, similar to Pit Stop, and as I said earlier on in this video, we just don't really see that happening too often anymore. Unfortunately though, if you are waiting for Medley to be be added back to the store, you might actually have to wait a really long time. It only features in the store about once or twice a year, and that is when we do have a summer update in Fortnite. And since we had a summer update about 3 or 4 weeks ago, chances are we're going to have to wait nearly an entire year to see this being added back to the game. Hopefully that's not true, because I know a lot of you guys are waiting for this to be added back. But one skin that you guys can buy right now is Kirby Lame. Yes guys, the most famous TikToker in the world, Kirby Lame, has finally been added to Fortnite. I think this is one of those crossovers that no one really ever expected to happen. This was one of the craziest Battle Pass skins we have seen from this season as well. I don't really remember the last time we had an Icon Series skin being added in a Battle Pass, but this skin looks like it is going to be really cool. Not only is the default style of this skin so good right now, but I feel like there are a bunch of other edit styles that are in the game right now, and of course will be added in the future, that are just going to make this even better. It is going to be really interesting to see if this stays popular or not throughout the season though, but I'm definitely excited to start using this. Another skin that would also help you guys stand out a lot is going to be Combat Tech Jewel. We have had so many different Jewel skins now in Fortnite. We obviously had the original Jewel skin back during Chapter 2 Season 3. We had Scrap Knight Jewels added a few seasons later, which no one ever really used, and of course Beach Jewels added to the game as well. Up until this point, I think Beach Jewels was the best edit style, but now that Combat Tech Jewels is in Fortnite, this has to be my favorite style. It just looks so clean. We don't really have any edit styles for this, so it is just one default style, but that is still okay because of how good this actually looks. It's been a long time since I was so excited about a skin as I was with Combat Tech Jewels, and if you guys have been using this, please make sure to let me know in the comments down below. Even though a new season has started as well, we need to talk about an old Battle Pass skin, and this is Era. Era was the tier 1 skin during Chapter 4 Season 3, so literally the season that ended a few days ago. I'm a massive fan of this skin though. I think it was one of the best Battle Pass skins we've seen in a really long time. There were a bunch of different edit styles for this as well, which really only made this skin even better. It probably was the TRYHARD skin from that season as well, and considering you could get this for 950 V-Bucks, that just made it even better. I feel like this should stay popular as we move through Chapter 4 Season 4 and eventually into Chapter 5, but since we just got a bunch of brand new Battle Pass skins, that probably won't happen. We did also get Clip added to the game during Chapter 4 Season 3, and this could also be another one of those skins that never returns to the game. I think Clip was originally a Save the World skin that ended up crossing over into the Battle Royale game mode of Fortnite. I'm a huge fan of this skin though. It is really simplistic. It sort of reminds me a little bit of Jules as well. I don't know why, I just think those welder styles look really sick, and it is definitely going to be one of the more tryhard skins moving through Season 4. I feel like we just haven't seen the popularity that it deserves right now. Typical Gamer has been using this skin a lot over the last few weeks though, and if this does become popular and tryhard in Fortnite, then he's probably going to be the reason why. We only got one edit style for this though, and I feel like now that we do have so many different skins in Fortnite, people just aren't really buying skins with only one style. If Fortnite wants people to start using more and more skins, they need to add some more edit styles for them, so that is probably the one thing that they could have improved with this skin. Let's move forward though guys to the number 14 position, and we have Mei. Mei is the anime skin from this season's Battle Pass. There always seems to be 1 or 2 anime skins in each Battle Pass over the last few years, but Mei is definitely one of the best. I don't really think these anime skins do become as popular as they should be. They always have a really cool design, but just because they stand out so much, people just tend to use some of the other more basic skins in the game. We are going to be giving away some free Battle Passes very soon as well, so make sure you guys keep on watching. But for right now, I feel like Mei is definitely a skin you guys can start using a lot more right now. So let's move on guys, and next up we have Yuji Itadori. Yuji was added to the game a few weeks ago with the Jujutsu Kaisen crossover. We do have a bunch of different anime skins now in Fortnite, and we have had a bunch of different anime crossovers in the past, but the Jujutsu Kaisen crossover might be one of my favorites. We've already talked about this with the Nobara skin, but you guys know how much I've been loving this crossover, and I think the Yuji OG skin is also really underrated. We just don't see that many people using it. I think it is such a creative skin as well, and even though it is an anime skin, it doesn't really look like a lot of other anime skins in the past, and that is what I love about this. We don't really see the anime skins returning to the store that often though, so if you guys don't already have this, chances are you will have to wait quite a while in order to get it again. Let's move forward though, guys, and next up we have Aura. Aura is one of the best well-known skins in the history of Fortnite, and it's probably unlucky to be finishing in at the number 12 position. I mean, we've just seen so many people using this over the last like 4 or 5 years that it could end up being one of the best skins in the history of Fortnite, but since it has started to drop off over the last few weeks, I feel like that is why it is finishing so low on this list. I still really do love the way this looks though. It has been one of my favorite all-time Fortnite skins, and even if the original style isn't something that I still use to this day, there are still a bunch of different edit styles for this skin that have been added to the game since the original Aura skin was added that I still use from time to time, and these are skins like Fresh Aura, Championship Aura, and a bunch of the other skins. So even if you don't use Aura anymore, chances are you have used one of these other Aura edit styles. Let's move forward though to the number 11 position, and we have Antonia. Now this could definitely be in the number 1 or number 2 position. I think this skin is absolutely incredible, and she could definitely be the sweaty skin that we do see from this season. We haven't really seen too many people using it because this season literally just started, and unfortunately you don't unlock it at tier 1, so it is going to be a little bit of a grind in order to get it, but there is no doubt that this is going to be the sweaty skin for this season. There are some other really good battle pass skins as well that we will talk about very, very soon, but I feel like Antonia could definitely be one of the best battle pass skins we have ever seen in Fortnite before. But let's move on to the top 10, and starting us off is Travis Scott. Travis Scott has to be one of the most iconic skins we have ever seen in the history of Fortnite. I feel like this is the best Icon Series skin they have ever added to the game, but as you guys know, this is only featured in the store once. We don't see too many people using this anymore just because of how rare this actually is, but I still feel like it is worth including on this list because it is such a good skin. We always see people using the default edit style of this though, so if you guys do want to stand out, I highly recommend using the secondary edit style, which is actually a Terminator edit style. I think that is so funny. I love the way that Travis Scott has a secondary skin that is a Terminator edit style of himself. That is just so sick, but no one has ever really used this, especially in the more pro and competitive game modes. So if this is an edit style that you guys enjoy using, hopefully you do keep using it because you guys are going to stand out so much. Let's move on though and talk about our next skin, and this is the FNCS Renegade skin. The FNCS Renegade skin is by far one of the best FNCS skins they have released. We always seem to get a brand new FNCS skin added each season to celebrate FNCS for that given season, and then they never return these to the game. We got FNCS Renegade last season, we got the Championship Aura the season before, and we've had one for the last few seasons. I actually really like this idea. I think it is really sick, but because these never get added back, they just never get the popularity that they deserve, and they really only become more and more rare. So sometimes that is a good thing, but also it can be a bad thing as well. The FNCS Renegade though has to be one of the best styles they have ever added. I think this is such an amazing skin, and if you guys did pick it up, hopefully you are actually using this. We may as well talk about another skin that is never going to return, and this is the Psycho Bandit. I've talked about the Psycho Bandit so many times on my channel before, but we just had to include it once again because it seems like this is actually starting to become popular again, which just blows my mind. I love the way this skin looks. It is one of my favorite all-time skins, and unfortunately it seems like I'm never going to have the opportunity to own this. It is just so clean, but unfortunately back during Chapter 1 Season X, I had pretty much stopped playing Fortnite up until this point. I didn't think the game was going to survive for that much longer, but looking back, I should have bought this because it is one of the rarest and most wanted skins in the history of the game, as well as being one of the most try-hard skins. If you guys are lucky enough to own this, hopefully you are still using this today, but let's move on to a skin that I'm sure a lot more of you guys own, and this is Siren. Siren is definitely one of the more popular skins, especially when you compare it to the Psycho Bandit and of course the FNCS Renegade skin. skin. Siren has been in Fortnite since Chapter 2 Season 2. It was one of the most popular skins back then, and it hasn't really changed. You could pick this up for 1,200 V-Bucks, but the one thing that I wish Fortnite did was actually come out with some more edit styles for this skin. We obviously have the noir edit style of this, but pretty much since this skin was released, people always decided to use the default style, and the noir edit style sort of got lost in the background. If you do like the noir edit style though, it is going to make you guys stand out a lot, and that is honestly the style that I prefer, but again, most people have been using the default style. Another skin that definitely deserves some edit styles though is the Chaos Explorer. This is one of the newer skins that was added to the game, and we got this during the summer update during Chapter 4 Season 3. You could actually pick this up for 800 V-Bucks, which is a really good price, but honestly I'm a little surprised that we never saw this being added with the original Chaos Agent skin. The design is pretty much identical apart from a few small changes, but they could have just added this as an edit style for the original skin. Even after thinking about it for a while, we got the Double Agent Chaos Agent, which also could have been edit styles for the original Chaos Agent, and then when we had the Chaos Origins Fortnite crew skin, that probably could have just been an item shop skin with a different edit style as well. I mean, they could have literally made all of these just one skin with a bunch of different edit styles, so I have no idea why they didn't end up actually doing that. That's enough talking about the Chaos Explorer though. Let's move on to the number 5 position, guys, and we have Hyper Pace. Hyper Pace is one of the newest Battle Pass skins in Fortnite, and in my opinion, I think this is going to be one of the cleanest skins from this season. Obviously, we do think Antonia could also be the most tryhard skin from this Battle Pass, but Hyper Pace has a very good chance to be the more tryhard skin as well. There are some really amazing edit styles for this. All of the edit styles look really different as well, which is what I'm really excited about. I think that is a really good idea, and the color styles for this skin are just so incredible as well. I cannot wait to see how many people start using this, not only in the normal game mode of Fortnite, but also competitive and ranked as well. I think that is going to be so sick, and definitely one of the best skins we have ever seen. Let's move on, guys, to the number 4 position, and we have Satoru. Satoru was also added with the latest Jujutsu Kaisen crossover, and this without a doubt has been the most popular skin. So many pros and streamers are using this. It is definitely my favorite skin from this crossover as well, and it looks like it is going to stay popular at least for the first few weeks of Season 4. A lot of these anime collabs do stay popular for about a month, and then that skin starts to die off, especially with all of the other anime collabs that we have been getting in the past, so it's just going to take some time to see if this does stay popular for the rest of Chapter 4. I would absolutely love this though. People seem to start using the same skins as the seasons go on, and this almost seems like it could be one skin that finally breaks that pattern to become one of the newest major tryhard skins that we do have in the game. One of those major tryhard skins that we are talking about though is going to be Lara Croft. This is one of the most well-known skins in the history of Fortnite. It is one of those skins that is always going to be known as a tryhard skin as well, and nothing is ever going to change that. It was first introduced back during Chapter 2 Season 6. You could actually get this in the Battle Pass during that season as well, which means this only cost 950 V-Bucks. There are so many different edit styles for this. It is always going to be known as a tryhard skin, and for some weird reason, it actually seems like this is getting more and more popular. Even though it is one of the more popular skins in the game, it probably won't ever become as popular as the superhero skins, because these are just on a whole other level. These were released 2 seasons earlier during Chapter 2 Season 4. They are some of the best skins we have ever seen in Fortnite, and you could pick these up for 1,800 V-Bucks. They have more customizations than any other skin in the history of the game. There are so many creative and unique edit styles that you can make with these as well, but a lot of people do just end up using the default styles of these, which is the fully grey or the fully black edit style of the superhero skins. If you guys do want to use these and stand out a lot though, I highly recommend going and watching some of my other videos where I customize a bunch of different superhero skins to create some custom combos just for you, and I guarantee they are going to make you guys look so good and make you guys stand out a lot. So make sure to go out and check some of those videos on my channel. But finally, guys, let's move on to the number 1 position, and we have Nolan Chance. I'm sure a lot of you guys saw this coming. We have talked about so many Battle Pass skins so far, but I think Nolan Chance is going to be the best Battle Pass skin from this season. Not only does he have a bunch of different edit styles, this skin also reminds me a lot of Midas, which was introduced back during Chapter 2 Season 2, and that is what a lot of people think this season is actually based on, so it makes sense that we sort of had a Midas 2.0 being added to the game. This skin looks absolutely incredible though. I cannot wait to jump into Fortnite and start using this because you do unlock it at tier 1 in the Battle Pass, and if you guys do want a free chance to win a Battle Pass, all you have to do is make sure to go down in the comments down below, hit the like button and the subscribe button if you haven't already, and then let me know what your favorite skin is in the comments down below as well, and I'm going to be picking a bunch of you guys from the comments over the next few weeks and giving out a bunch of free Battle Passes. But there you guys go. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.